yeah, I mean, I do use both languages. I mean, it's usually I make a project in one of those languages, and then I'll translate it, or I ask some people who are professionals to do that. But it's important for me basically for two reasons. It's first thing is that what I do it's a really rare thing. You know, it's like electronic literature. It's not something that's really popular, and so basically, like the majority of my audience, it's not speaking Slovene. You know, so I kind of use English to just to basically to have a larger audience, in that regard. The question about visual part, it is. I mean, I think it's most of the things that I do, like most of my pieces and works, are really either language based, you know, or either they are relates to language in like broader terms, maybe in linguistical or on meta level or somehow, but they're dealing even with these questions which are not, you know, maybe not semantic as such. I tend to look at those issues through the language, you know, so that might be, you know, be that like the pieces when I enable people to override something, or maybe that pieces that are deliberately, you know, nonsense or things like that. And so that's probably the base of my expression, and then the visual aspect might play a role in like either for aesthetical purposes, you know, just to make it kind of nice, or it can be also a bit deeper than that, you know, and have a correlation between how some things look and what they mean. But it's probably also, it's like, I think a lot of what I do comes from traditions of, you know, also from the tradition of visual poetry or kinetic poetry, these things like that. Okay. I think it did. It did quite. I don't think we are already aware how profound the move, the change is. But yeah, I mean, if I think about it like this, so in, you know, the times of the manuscripts, traveling was basically the only way to get to knowledge. Okay, so that's shifted with print, you know, and we, you know, suddenly people were able to read things, and they were also the same, you know, not manuscripts are, you know, sometimes like, you know, they can change a little bit. And what we have now with the internet probably removed quite a big aspect of the reason for doing traveling, you know, in terms of finding informations. I mean, I still think, of course, that's important. There's no other way than to experience, I don't know, some country than to go there and spend time. But if you just need some quick overview, you can just go to Wikipedia and that's it. I think the most profound effect was probably how this stuff with interaction, you know, because I can see that slowly coming to schools, you know, or these tablet computers. It's very easy and a very natural way for children to learn. Probably, you know, just drop this word here, you know. It's very easy to interact that way, and you can get. The software can actually give you back some feedback. You know? But as it regards this hypertext and things like that, that's basically nothing new. Actually, you can, each encyclopedia it's a hypertext. I don't think that's really gonna change much. Or at least I cannot say it. You still have to, get some kind of whole picture in your head of some topic, and if I don't think there's really much space where the hypertext would be inherently better than linear text for that. No, with a bit of nostalgia probably. It's been really quite some time. For me it started in like 96, 97, something like that. And everything changed, since then. It was okay. I'm older. That's also true. And but the whole thing, the enthusiasm that was present at this time was really amazing. It was totally overwhelming. It was so interesting. Nobody really knew what's going. Everybody was trying to explain what's happening. And it also evolved really quickly. Like new browsers, quicker internet. Many things happen. And yeah, I think it's a good idea to distinguish this first period of net art from all the things that kind of, you can say, are taking it for their own tradition. I think it's totally impossible to do net art as it was back then. Now, it's just as it's for me impossible to go back to kindergarten.